All right, I'm recording on both Zoom and Fathom, so probably you're going to be watching the Fathom recording of this. So let me just repeat what I've just said. Week 14, we are 3 weeks out. That'll give us, I'm going to go over the website stuff. We'll revisit the website requirements today and next week. That probably gives us either 1 or 2 weeks open, which will be great so you can catch up on all your assignments. I may go ahead and record a lecture on AI tools that you can use for your game and or for your website that will help you create content. So before I do, let's review the game requirement. Now, I'm on task 0.0 lecture Zoom recordings. Here's all the information you need to do your game. I've not heard a lot of feedback. I've heard some feedback of the Unity wasn't installing, but I think we've sorted that out. If you do have other issues, remember I have office hours on Monday through Thursdays from 12 to 1. On Thursday, I'm online recording these sessions at 1 o'clock. So all afternoon, Thursday, I'm usually around and available. So it starts with installing the Unity Hub. That's really basic. There's a 27-minute recording for how to do that. We're going to be using Unity 2022.3.5 is the one we're using. You're going to download it and then install it. And it's a two-part process. So it's pretty straightforward. On April 2nd, I recorded another recording on using the starter file. I have a starter file that you can download and get from the assignment, from the game assignment. That's in, I think, topic, let's go find that real quick. That's going to be here. Let me move stuff out of the way here. And let me duplicate this. I can show you where that is under modules or home. I think it's 4.2. No, that was the audio one. Game development right here. There's a worksheet. There's a game industry overview. There's installing Unity Hub. I believe it's, yeah, assignment, basic Unity game right there, 5.7. Okay, so there is instructions on how to do that here. Maybe it's on, so that tells you what you'll do, but the actual, let's go back to home. And where you get the starter file, I believe is here, 5.3. Now I've forgotten where I put it. Is it the next one? I haven't had anybody ask me about it, so maybe it's 5.6. It's one of these. By the way, there's a website here that'll also take you through all the steps. This is I do for my game design class. You probably won't need that one, but just in case. Now I don't remember where I put that. I added a new one, and worksheet game industry install. Start first Unity. I guess it's 5.4. Okay, here it is. I guess this is the same one that I'm showing you. So there is a link to the file name right there. That's the starter file. So I guess I put it all in this instruction right here. I've forgotten now what I did. Okay, so you're going to go down. You're going to add in the starter file. There's a recording that will show you how to do it. There's the link to it right there. Now, if you weren't able to get the starter file working, I did a manual review of how I created the starter file. It's a little bit more lengthy. If this works for you, you can skip the manual creation, right? So all the instructions are here for getting that starter file ready. If you got the starter file ready, then you'll start from here. You'll add a terrain, paint textures. There's a 37-minute recording here showing you how to do everything. It's all one recording, but if you wanted to skip ahead, let's say that you forgot about how to add terrain, or you forgot how to raise or lower or smooth the height, you can go right directly to the recording here. that shows you how to do it. You can also read that to see all the stuff you're going to be doing. And then you created a brick wall. That was to help you just manage 3D space. And then what you did is you created your prefabs, and you created your buildings, and then you added a third person controller to this as well. Okay, so yeah, I had to go and find it, but here's the rest of it. So there's on April 10th, you created, manipulated the brick wall, and after that, you did your biome and village in Unity, added bushes and trees and grass, and then you completed your game, added music and a controller on the 24th. So everything is here that you need. This is, let me save this so I don't lose it. This is 5.4. So everything that you need for the game is in 5.4. Remember also that all the recordings, where this recording will be, are here in the 00 lecture recordings for the whole semester. So notice that these are all here. And there's a lot of detail. Obviously, don't go to Spring 24, stop there. But there's the editing, Photoshop, and so on. So everything that you'll need for the course is here. So finish up the game. You have another 3 weeks. We do not have a final exam, so the course does end May 16th. So a couple more weeks. Let's move on now to Elementor. And let's go to my dashboard here. And I needed to show you, there's some of you have been having an issue with building out your pages in Elementor, and there's a new update to Elementor that's not included in my tutorial. So I wanted to show you where that is. That is, this is the wrong website. It's right here. Okay, so if you go to your dashboard in WordPress and you go to the Elementor section, so you've installed Elementor plugin, you go to the Elementor section here and go to settings. So let's start from the beginning. So you're going to go to your dashboard, find Elementor, click on it, and choose settings. In the features tab, it's really hidden, so I wanted to show you where this is. In the features tab, make sure that the container is default and not active. Okay, so that'll turn off Flexbox and Grid. Right, and some of you have been saying that my videos are different than what you're seeing, and that's because for some reason this was set to active. Set it to default, and then you'll get exactly what I've got in the videos. So for example, I'll show you. So if I go to one of the pages, let's go to the home page and go over that. Okay, so the home page we've covered before. And you created a series of boxes. Actually, that's the wrong one. Let me go find the other one. I think it was this one, the home page here. I have 2 of them from 2 semesters. Yeah. So you went in and you created either a icon list or a photo list here, or you did one or the other, or an image box or an icon box. You can choose either one. If you choose the icons, just pick icons for each topic. You created a category for each of the assignments: security, game design, web design, song composition, game, website, and so on, according to all of the assignments, according to all the modules, right? So you created one for digital graphics, audio, game development, and web design. Right. So where you'll see this play out is if you go down here and you click on the down here, you don't see this plus button. If you don't set that setting that I just showed you, it looks different. You'll get a flex box and a grid here, and it won't be this layout, which I think is just easier to deal with. So go ahead and make that change. Finish up your home page. You're just going to basically have a link for all the assignments, right? Now we need to go over how to create the pages for your website that will hold each of your assignments, right? So let's do the first one. Let's go out of here. Let's go ahead and save this because it's already saved. Let's go out of here and create a new page. This is going to be a template for your assignment pages. You're going to create one for the game and you'll put all your game pictures on it. You'll make one for the Photoshop and you'll put all your Photoshop images on it. You'll do one for your website, make screenshots of your website and put all your website images on it. So let me show you what that will look like. We'll start it today and we'll finish it next week. All right, so you're going to go to Pages, Add Page. Okay, and let's call this Assignment Page Template because this will be what you'll use for each assignment. Assignment Page Template. And save it or publish it twice, and then edit it with Elementor. Okay, and let's go ahead and build it, and then we're going to save it, but rather than saving it here to publish, we're going to open this down and we're going to save it as a template. Okay, so let's start with the first row. First row is usually 2 columns. You're going to have a logo in one, so I'm going to I'm going to go here to the widget structure here, and in this one, let's go ahead and drag a image here for the logo. And then for the other one, you're going to put a title. Right. And you're going to put a heading right there. And then give it the name of your website. So that'll be Multimedia Production Spring 2025. Okay. By the way, this will probably be pretty small, right? It'll probably be something like that. Okay, that's going to be the very top. After that, you're going to do another, probably a 1 column, and you're going to put the page title here. So drag out another title widget. Heading. Now this heading will be bigger. And what I recommend that you do, this is also review. We created, remember we created a site settings. You went to site settings and you chose some global colors. And you went to the Adobe color site and you chose colors and you put them in here. So only use those colors when you do this. We also did a typeface, global fonts, and you chose your primary, secondary, system, and text fonts. Okay, those are probably going to be the same typeface, Garamond, Chicago, Arial, whatever. But choose those and only stick to these when you do your template. Also the homepage. Okay, so let's say, for example, that these were the colors we chose. Right. So we're going to go back to this heading here, and we're going to click on the editing. And under style, you'll notice that there is a globe right here for typography and for color. Don't choose random colors and don't choose random type. Okay, let's just choose what you decided was going to be your primary, and let's choose what was going to be your text color. So let's say that's your text color. So notice that just looks a lot better, right? Probably you want that heading to be smaller. So that's probably going to be, for typography, it's probably going to be secondary, right? Which should be smaller than this one, which is the primary. Okay. So remember to do that. And use the globes to do your, right, to do your settings. Now you can always change this one. Like let's say this secondary on the typography is just too big. It also looks different than that one. So we can always, let's publish this and save it. And let's go back to our site settings. And let's do global fonts. And the secondary one was just too big. There we go. Something like that. Okay, and we'll choose the typeface and we'll save the changes. Also notice that when I go back to my page here from site settings, it changes it. Actually, it should have changed it. Maybe I didn't save it. Yeah, there it is. Notice that it changed it. All right, so you're going to be your site titles goes here. So let's go ahead and site title. Here is going to be your page title. Under content, page title. Now we're not going to actually label the page here, right? We're just going to leave it at page title because that's going to be edited each one. The site title will stay the same, so you can go ahead and label it here, MST, 111 multimedia production spring. Let's go ahead actually and do that. MMST 111 multimedia production spring 2025, something like that. And that will be the same on all pages. Okay. Now the next part is where you're gonna change the title for each one, and you're also gonna make this a 2-column layout. Okay. And on the left-hand side, you're gonna put an image, and then the right-hand side, you're gonna put in some text. Come on, I keep making a mistake there. You're gonna put a text editor here. And you're just going to basically just have a little page, have a little description, a picture of your game, and then over here you're going to describe what it is. And you might want to do several rows, so you might want to duplicate it. If you've got 3 pictures that you want to do three rows there like that, and you'll have the different pictures, and then it'll describe. This is the opening screen of my game. This is the wall that I built. This is my village, and so on. Likewise with Photoshop, you'll have, this is my initial picture of the original image, and this is my final. And then you'll describe here what you did. So it'll be a mixture of images and text, half and half. And then don't forget to format this text. Style, again, typography is going to be text, your text formatting. On the very bottom, I want you to put like maybe a 3-row, and I want you to color the bottom something dark. So click on the little tab there, go to Style, and choose from your background type, choose Classic. And you're going to choose a color, click on the globe for the color, and just choose, like a thick, darker color that anchors it. You can also, if you want, you can alternate these rows. I think a good strategy is to alternate the colors with light, dark. So you can click on the middle row, go to Style, background type, Classic, color, and then maybe choose like that color there. And that makes kind of a nice alternating light dark sequence of your page. All right, now on this one here, you can put a variety of different stuff, but I would put in the left-hand column, I would put some text, including your name, okay, what class this is for, MMST 111 spring 2025. Just some kind of information about the site here. You could also put a logo there if you want. Again, let me remove that space there. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. That just basically talks about the date. You could put copyright information on the middle one. You can put another. Because you have to click on it and then click on the little structures there. You could put in, what tools you use to create this website. This is going to be for the website, and they'll all be the same. This one you won't change. You'll do it once and you'll just reuse it. These will change, right? So here you could put things such as tools you used, maybe give credit credits. If you used any images from Unsplash or used anything that maybe your own pictures that you use, so kind of give the credits of where the content is, where you got it from, where you got content. Okay, and then you might want to put a logo or something in the third one. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's basically it. So now what we're going to do is we are going to say this is a template, so that when you open up the template, you'll change out the pictures and you'll change out the text. The heading will stay the same and the footer will stay the same. So rather than click on publish, we're going to click on the little downward arrow there and we're going to click on save as template. Okay, and we'll call this, like we did before, assignment page template, because all your assignments will use this template, and click save. Same as the other one was the WordPress page. This is going to be an Elementor. It looks like I've already created one, right? So let me show you how you use these templates now. Okay, so I'm going to go out. I've saved this. Let's go ahead and publish it just to make sure we get it all. And we're going to go out to WordPress all the way to the dashboard, to pages, and we're going to add page. And let's do the Photoshop assignment first. Photoshop assignment. Oops. All right, and let's publish it. And we're going to edit with Elementor. And here's the big difference. Rather than starting to create this using the plus button, we're going to use the template that's stored here in the add template icon right there. By the way, there's a bunch of different templates that you could actually use to build out your page if you wanted to. These are pre-built. They look pretty good. We did it under my templates. Okay. And notice that this one is the one that I just did. Let's preview the other one. I wonder what. Okay, that's one that I did, I guess, last year. I guess earlier when I showed this to you, I actually did a template. So this is going to be actually a review. So let's insert this one that I just did. And I'm going to apply all the changes. And notice it looks the same. This will have a picture. This isn't changing. This one you'll swap in a new picture, right? You'll grab an image from your Photoshop. You'll grab the original one of the My Mom photo, select it, and insert it. This one, you'll do the My Mom finished, or maybe you'll do one of the ones that's partway through. You'll describe over here saying this was the initial image that we got to start the assignment. Down here, you'll rewrite this right over here. This one, you'll say this is midway through after I've fixed the peeling emotion, I've fixed the tree, and I've added some grass and so on. And then this will be the final one. So you'll just go in and you'll change it. And you won't change the footer either. Okay? So that'll give you the kind of the basic structure for all the pages, and it's going to make it a lot easier to finish out the website. So you'll do a page for your Photoshop, you'll do a page for your music. The music one, you probably want to put in a link to the music where we can listen to it. You can also use a tool called SoundCloud. Maybe I'll show you that one next week. You can do SoundCloud. You can put it up there and then put a direct link to your music. You do have your music in your game, but you won't be able to really play your game. You'll do a page for the game, but you won't be able to play the game. You'll just have to have screenshots. So what I'll do next week is I'll show you how to upload your music file that you created and put it into SoundCloud. And from SoundCloud, you can do a link and it will play it right here in Elementor. Like I believe that if I go here, I think there might be a widget for SoundCloud already, if I remember right. Let me look. Let's close up the Pro. You don't need that. Inner progress bar, sidebar, classic. Yeah, it may be here under WordPress. Calendar, audio, right there. Okay, so I'll show you how to do the audio next week using that widget right there. Okay, so once you're done, you'll just save it. Okay, publish it. And now it's going to be a page. And then also next week, I'll show you how to link up all your pages with a menu. Notice that there's already a menu here, but I probably need to show you how to make that customized. It may already add the pages for you as they add them, or it may not, depending on how you've set it up. But I'll show you that next week as well. So have a good week. Let me know if there's anything you need. Try to finish up your game as soon as you can so you can finish the website, right? And next week we'll do menu and we'll do audio for your website. And then that gives us like a week of one. I'll probably just show you some cool tools that I've been using to do my work using AI, just to give you something that, some more information. There won't be an assignment for it since there's not much time. So you have a couple weeks now to finish up your website and your game. Again, check in with me if you have any questions or any problems with Unity. I have office hours on Mondays through Thursdays from 12 to 1. On Thursdays, I'm here recording. Usually I'm in the Zoom room as well until, in the afternoon. Okay, so take care. See you online.